handle this?
We must protect Alphinian at all costs.
First of all, I'm not a little girl. Secondly, these thugs aren't any match. I don't need either of you.
Oh, hey, how you doing? Have you ever had those annoying mouth clicks and pops? You know the ones. Yeah, those. 5 tips on how you can get rid of those annoying mouth clicks and pops. Coming up next. Hey everyone. Have you had those annoying mouth clicks in your recordings? We all have, not to worry. We all get them. However, it is the bane of the voiceover industry and audio masters alike. I'm sure. Mouth clicks and pops. Now, we don't usually hear them when we're talking to each other, do we? Not really. Our ears kind of filter them out. However, these bad boys don't have that kind of filter to get rid of clicks and pops. And in the post-production, it also makes them out a lot more. So, why does it occur? Well, you're either overhydrated, dehydrated, the compression and the gain, it all kind of combines together and makes your noisy mouth clicks. Processing emphasizes the noise via the compression. It kind of reduces the loudest and quietest ratios, distance between them. The overall volume gets quieter, and then it has to be turned up. You know the drill. Normalize. Well, that normalization doesn't help when you have clicky mouth pops. So, how do we fight it? 5 solutions. Number 1, edit them out. Not really. That's kind of time consuming. And yes, it can be done, but it, say, $500 an hour, $200 an hour, even $50 an hour. You really want to spend that much having somebody sit there and take out all those little mouth pops. Neither do studios. Studio will rehire a voiceover artist in a flash. Just like that. Why? Because there's too much in there. Not a good idea. So, VOs, be prepared by following some of these steps and reducing those clicks and mouth pops, because that's what's going to get you rehired instead of not hired again. Number 2, the most important. Hydration. That's right. I'm going to be like a busy bee on hydration. Water, H2O, life-sustaining. Told you before, we're little water bags in skin. So fill up your little water bag with some hydration. About especially 2 hours to the night before your recording is a good rule of thumb, and water bottle. Hydration, smoking, caffeine, makes all those more clicky mouth pops. This stuff is your hero of the voiceover industry. Water. Clicky mouth pops are caused more by dehydration and smoking and caffeine because they are diuretics. What diuretics do is they take the water out of your body. That's not what you want. You want the water in your body so it's distributed all throughout, and your body's feeling great, and it's got that moisture, and it's all, tickety-boo. Your mouth is the same. It needs that. And what do we do all day? We talk. The more we talk, the more we dry out. That's not good. You don't need the rest of your body drying out on top of that, do you? Not at all. What can we do to avoid those clicky mouth pops? Well, the one thing is we don't guzzle down 10 minutes before our session an entire bottle of water, half a bottle of water. No, because you're going to be running your little feet all the way into the bathroom and taking a break. Can't waste that studio time. And when you're up against a deadline, if you're in a home studio, you can't be running to the bathroom every 5 minutes because you're guzzling water, and your body can't assimilate all that water at that rate. You're kind of waterlogging your body. The water needs to get into the veins and organs to be able to travel up to your mouth. It's going to send too much water up there all at once. You don't want that. You want the proper distribution throughout your body. Your body some time to process that, just like anything else. So, 2 hours before, at least 2 hours, start drinking lots of water. Nothing but. Ideally, if you're doing a morning session, do it the night before. No coffee, no tea, no sugars. I'm getting into... Anyway, those kind of things. Just water. Not Coke, not Pepsi, not Dr. Pepper, not, I don't know, Red Bull or any of those other awful energy drinks. Water, plain and simple. Filtered as well. What else can you avoid? You can avoid air conditioning. You can avoid dairy. Dairy is a big one. Alcohol as well. If you have a very important studio recording that you're doing in the morning, yeah, lay off the booze. Basically, no drinking. Alcohol is a serious dehydrator. That's why you get that tipsy feeling and the whole bit. Yeah, not so. I mean, it might be okay for a little bit to steal your nerves. I know some people do that. That's okay. Hey, more power to you. But don't be going on a binger the night before because you're going to be severely dehydrated. Lots of this puppy. Number 3, what can you do? Well, you can eat fruits, natural sugars, and more moisture. Fruits have both, so this is great. Apples, oranges, grapefruits, berries, those kind of things. Really anything with that citric acid. That's going to basically cleanse the mouth and get rid of the excess moisture. Great. Now, these are only temporary fixes. They might work for half an hour or so. If you're lucky, maybe even an hour. I find that these bad boys don't help for lengthy periods of time. They're pretty good. Gum is another thing. Gum. I usually have gum here on my... have it here somewhere.
Somewhere. I don't know what to do with it. I have some gum here.
Gum is a good thing. You can put it in there, swish it around, chew it on both sides, take it out, of course, before you record, and there you go. You'll have it as a temporary fix. Now, what else can we do? Well, we can make sure that we are the proper distance from the mic. That helps with clicks and pops. Believe it or not, it does immensely. I've been doing audiobooks and long-form narrations, and of course, as it dried out, that's what happens. Clicks and pops. Ugh, it's terrible. But if you're the proper distance from the mic, you're not going to hear them as much. Again, back to the compression and gain levels. When we are, say, 2 to 3 inches off the mic and we're doing those close, personal, lower volume reads, you know the ones, right up here, personal. Maybe you're doing a commercial of some sort, that kind of thing. That's the kind of thing that you're going to hear those a lot more because you're so close. Basically, we have to up the input gain to hear those levels, which brings up the noise floor. We guessed it, accentuates the not so positive clicky mouth pops and clicks. So, where do you get on the mic when you have that awful clicks and mouth pops? Well, the sweet spot of the mic is always 7 to 8 inches out from the mic. 7 to 8 inches, the height of a Barbie doll. So if you have a Barbie doll and you're a female voiceover artist or you're a dad at home and you know what I'm talking about, grab one of the kids' Barbies and stick it in there. You'll know where you got. Alternatively, from your pinky to your thumb, that is 8 inches. That's right. Get in here, and if you are within that distance, you're in a good spot to be on your mic. So you'll hear the mic will be picking up less of your clicks and your pops. Lovely! It's the sweet spot. Basically, your gain will go down because you don't have to be so close up on the mic. Pardon me, you don't have to be so close up on the mic. And the gain levels can go down, the noise floor can go down. And if you project just that little bit more, not yelling into the mic, but projecting a bit more, louder than your normal speech, it won't pick up as many. Little tip. Number 5, and this is kind of a pseudo back to the hydration bit. I'm gonna nail it into your heads, I guess, is what I'm doing. H2O, sip it, swish it, then swallow it. Sound a little funny? Maybe a little gross to some, but hey, sip it. Push it around with your tongue and swallow it. And you'll notice, and a good swallow, don't leave any in there for your mouth because that will cause extra. So to recap, what is it that causes it? Dehydration? Too much hydration. There you go. Those are your 5 tips on how to reduce your mouth noise. If you have any others that maybe I missed or that work for you, hey, let me know. I really want to know what works for you because it helps all of us in the industry to figure out what we can do to get rid of all of these awful things that we don't want happening and improve the sessions for directors and audio engineers as well. If you want to get in touch with me, feel free. We're at phoenixtclark.com or voiceoverelite.com. My team and I are there and ready, willing, and able at the mics for any voiceover projects you may have or need done. We will get them done for you quickly and effectively. If you like this video and want to see some more, like and subscribe and let me know that you like this content. I'll keep making lots more for you, the voiceover artists, directors, producers, whoever's out there, whoever wants to take a look. I am here for you. Monday, Wednesday, Friday will be the video schedule. Get out there, you lovely little VOs, and make that VO magic happen. Bye, guys. See you next time.